Здравейте на всички, аз съм Ембат и се завръщаме с Alan Wake 2. Чайте, че трябваше да преграм идването от тук, защото нямахме сейф. Влизаме в The Dark Place. Тук има нещо гнило, като гледам това младеж. О, и станахме ние. Добре.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Или турн. Я пак? А не, без музика, моля би се. Имам странното усещане. Особено, щом звука изчезна, че се завръщаме при нашата колежка от ABA. Всичките късцени между чаптерите с нея звука изчезва. Удар сайт. Аз предполагам, че играта ще ни покаже как да си сменяме героите, но ми беше казано, че може да ги сменяваме от един и други.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. Yeah. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy. Bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away.
А къде е?
I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Но така, пинете си от кафето. Съгласих се.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Искам си кликъра. Да.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Много хубав и интересен въпрос. Nursery Rhymes. Ами в университета. Тук ли сме?
The FBC is definitely playing with things they don't fully understand. And that always goes well.
Странното усещане, че се връщаме тепърва наобратно. Story.
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
Ooh. Гледайте коста. Tell them is the gateway. Alright, the dark present becomes reality. The effect is immediate. There is still time to fix this. How to stop the story. 2 days. Кликъра. Така, the dark presence in the form of scratch. То целият случай ли ще го решаваме на един път? Inside the bright light saga was safe. Това е още от началото, между другото. Добре, това няма да се разклони. Не, това. И това няма да се разклони.
That's not right.
Overlap the clicker, how to stop. Добре.
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters. Huh. Wild stuff.
Аз бих бил по-очарован, че той изкарал там 13 години. Добре. Добре. Добре, това мисля, че беше тук. Interrogate Wake.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
Cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
Добра логика.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Добре.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected.
Обаче как?
Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Добре. Кейсборд. Looking into the cult to Birdsman Stone. Cult of the tree.
Doesn't look right.
What need to get? What is it? There go. Така. Добре.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Стейн се да трябва да го се отсъждаш долу това, което сега го видяхме като що. Кейсборд, кейсес, да трейл, да, колите.
The cult of the tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Даже няма да го слушаме. Drive to Watery.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find
Това
his
е сходна
trailer.
стая, между другото.
Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on you can switch between Alan and Saga stories via bucket in the janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Ето как става на. Значи, можем да сменяваме между тая и Алан. Ще поиграваме малко с нея и ще сменим се само.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake.
Добре. Пак изборът. Да, Cult of the Tree. Remember certain many pages were in the dark place. Добре. Нека да ми каже как се излиза тук са. Ще отиваме на пътешествие. Да видим място. Да видим място за разпитване, да видим. Ей, водата. Нещо за пипане някъде?
I can't get through this.
All of our attractions are family friendly and available to children of all ages. Just like the coffee.
Right, well that's our time.
So,
We'll be
take a
right
sip
back
of our
after this
own
next
dear
song
diner
by the
organic
rock and
coffee and
roll
let the
sensation,
adventure begin.
National Nightmare.
Нещо за пипане? Това прак ли трябваше да бъде? Ти ми да moment to come. I didn't want to get here. Rock open. Ed returns to Caldron Lake. Timmy writes the... Абе, ние колко те намерихме по малко питам. Само кенефа няма се стварам. Добре.
It's not opening.
Разбираме, че сме в хотел, в нещо от сорта. Имаме две нови страници.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled, in vain. Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
Това са уния двамата в началото, ето бях. Значи младежа малко го раздава живот на аванти. Historic Elderwood Place Lodge of Brightfalls. Това ли беше колата? Така... Какво по дяволите? Ще трябва да се върна между другото в някои от епизодите до езерото, за да разберем тези рими какви са. Особено ако не намерим нищо за тях. Ясно. Добре. Си карат по 40 събата пави. Оля! Добре. Лотари. Имаме ангажименти на Калдон Лейк, между другото, и то доста. Айде, пак ще заминава Вито. Да, деж отдавна го предвиждах. Надявам се, поне някакво си приказвам. Are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own. Assuming we leave the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult.
Are you sure this is a good
Anyone
idea?
we meet
Going on your
here
own?
could be a member. And this Scratch guy,
We believe the page. I
the
need
evil
to check this
doppelganger,
out.
must be true.
We need to find the
Or
cult.
else this guy can write shit.
Anyone we meet here could be a member.
The quality of his writing
And
site.
this Scratch guy.
If the pastors
The
are a bit
evil
true like the rest
doppelganger?
have, this could be the
Must be
break.
true, or else this guy can't write for
Let's
shit.
solve this before breakup even arrives.
The quality of his writing aside,
They're taking their
if
time,
this
so
page turns out to be true like the rest
just be
have,
careful out there.
this could be a breakthrough.
Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
You're funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Значи, ние ще пипаме навсякъде в това. Какво стачиш?
What did you used to say your dream job was as a kid?
Има ли Рио?
I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands on the
И
devil's playground.
кужубате го няма. Кужубате го
Flooding
няма.
is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later. Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
Това не ще да работи обаче през деня си.
Hey, where's the time gone? There's just a wretched husk of what used to be me.
Чак да се опаквам.
Watery's definitely quaint.
Good to see ya.
Остават се.
I bet they have good fish here.
Значи имаме да си намираме някакви работи, с които да режеме на лево място. Болтката си трябват, отвърки ни трябват. Имаме да търсим. Тук има някаква каравана.
What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
Добре, значи ние търсим някакъв караван.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else. Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. Owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
What used to be the bridge.
Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You've seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
Той е вече втори човек, който ти говори, се едно я познава.
Hey, how's it going?
Искаш да ми кажеш нещо, да не си обръщи главата като дойде. Ще се скараме.
Enjoy your day.
Даже не искам да питам, що се слънчеви очива при това време, ама айде. Значи то 100% някой ще излезе с някакво оправдание, но не. Чувам тук, че едно костенурките иска да напада нещо. Как му си залустиш собствената врата, бе, човек? Добре. Не знаем кой как има гласа. Това е това, дето ремонтираш. Отсреща имаше някаква барачка. Такива места е хубаво да посетите. Барак.
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice. Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half-deer, half-man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
Hey, Seva, a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya. You're a goner. They also say silence is golden.
Хубаво, че намираме патрони. Няма да чуете супер. Уй. Игра за какво не готвиш.
Hot.
Добре. Това дърво ми заприлича нещо коренно различно дърво. Така. Това за сауната, някакъв свич предполагам. Тук нямаме никой и излизаме на главното път. С карта не се здобих. Поради някаква причина. Ама доколихме па на сега. Оп, стоп. Не съм обиколил на сега.
Excuse me. Do you know where... Hush! Artie's in the middle of a show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed. Okay then. Catchy tune.
Musipelo. This is the watery... О, Неси. Добре, имаме чудовище Welcome to Coffee World. и фестивал на Мюнхен. Така, знаем, че в Кенефа ще има нещо на таратанци. Човек се зарада. To the Poet, a film by Thomas, a terrifying strange drive into the dark depths of artist's mind, Discussing Zane Curl in Finland, The Dark Doppelganger in the Art and Life of Thomas Zane. Guest lecture will present the Bright Falls Film Society of Thomas Emerson. Ще започва да звучи малко по нашето момче Wakey. Айде! Так. Тука цъкнах, тука. Готиното, че навсякъде мога да го правим. Случи реалити. Насякъде. О, клипът му удря 100% тук. Опа, ето е картата, бе. Ето е картата. Майку. Хънтинг кросбо. Оу. Трейлер парк. Даунтаун. Мале. Ние откъде ще минаваме? Добре, айде да видим. И изглежда, че има път тук вдясно някакъв. Там, където пътя прекъсва. И изглежда, че си намериме арбалет, бе, хора. Арбалет.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening. Are you familiar with the cult of the tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh? It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled. Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories? So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
So, your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really.
Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is.
Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
I should profile some subjects.
Така, първо, Facts of fiction, the story. Later. Facts versus fiction.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
Ами, доста работи. You know the trailer park where I supposedly live because of his funny resident. Recognize me in Bright Falls says I moved away after Logan died. Какво? Profiling это. The trail of the coat. There is a trailer park nearby water lighthouse trailer park.
A trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
Килмонос. Уже работа. Така, профайлинг. Предполагам в профайлинг ще много се занимаваме с кейсове този епизод, но какво се прави? Букъс, Коскелас, Nightingale и кой? Коскелас. Urban legend.
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous. Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
И намерихме какво? Мале колко обикалена става. You wish that I used to live here, that I owned the trailer here and I'm a member of the community. Добре, сега въпросът е къде го търсиме толкова. Take down the click in water, както Илмо. Илмо, къде си животно? Почти нямаше.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yako and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there.
Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep.
Успокойте се, видно, нещо блокирах от всъка. Coffee World. Това пак някакво пирче. Това, което го виждаме от тук. Експресо Експрес, Gift Shop. Ranger Cabin, що е черна. Night's Workshop, бац. Lighthouse Trailer Park. Тук ще става някаква скандализация. Аз искам арбалет. Трябва да съм честен, какво видяхме?
The Koskelas think I lived in the trailer park. With Logan. The story really is changing people's memories. Why aren't mine affected?
Не мога да кажа. Добре.
The spare key is at Coffee World. First the witches at the diner. Now the Koskelas. They all think Logan and I used to live here. Wake said the horror story would make people crazy. Like they're being brainwashed to believe the story.
Това тук забравя ли го да те познава? В този епизод си четахме, сгубявахме там, когато сгубявахме, малко странно. Но понеже трябва да ставам, ще направим така един Manual save. Тук. Добре. Както и да е. Това ще е всичко от мен за момента, младежи и девойки. Както винаги, клипът ви е харесал. Ако не ви е харесал, чао. И ще се види много скоро.